You know the way the Infernal player talks about me, you think I was the Lord himself, huh?
Not enough luminite.
Let's get that tier 2. No, he had Shadow Flyers really fast, so he was just kind of ready for me to do that drop. Because of that, it'll be easier for me to just rush tier 3 with like Hornet Mines. I'll just go Hornet Mines into Helicarriers. If he all-ins us and kills us before we get there, that's fine. Then it's just him wanting to end the game, you know? But we're gonna go for the strategical victory. He might not let us do it, but we're gonna go for it. That's my plan.
Capture points.
I'm not gonna let him outsmart me. That's not gonna happen. Helicarrier rush Imba? Hell yeah. You get it, you get it. Welcome to the stream, boards. No, Twitch. Apparently, it's like a thing to steal like a popular streamer's content and then call yourself a waiting room for them while you're offline. I only discovered this phenomenon today when Twitch announced that they've banned that. Twitch announced they banned being able to do that, and I was like, am I gonna go to prison if I title my stream September 17th waiting room then? And I didn't want to risk going to prison for the rest of my life, so I decided against it. Oh, what am I doing here? I decided against it because I didn't want to go to prison for the rest of my life. But at the same time, I wanted to keep, you know, that hype going there still a little bit. Try to get a cheeky Hornet out and just see what we can do. Leaving the ads on for you. I don't run ads on this channel, bro. I have all that stuff turned off. I got a legacy contract with Twitch. I get 70% of subs. Nothing else. That's it. That is it.
Upgrade complete.
If it ever becomes worth a few bucks for you, hell yeah. Cheers. God bless. Appreciate it. If not, I don't really care. Just thank you for watching. I appreciate that a lot.
Insufficient therium.
That's why I got a job, guys, because I like doing this and I don't want to have to worry, or even I don't even want to ever have to have somebody worry about stuff like that. I just want to play video games and share that with you, no matter how many people want to watch. Why do you guys think I'm streaming Stormgate? Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if nobody watches because how low the player count is. It just doesn't matter. I just wanted to play Stormgate. Easy. I just don't have to worry about it anymore. It's very nice. Very liberating. Can I kill this? Is that enough? It's so hard to kill building shroud stones. Oh, that's nice though. I do like that. Boom, boom. Brrrah, brrrah. Everybody gets to dance. Yeah, give me a brute. Give me a brute. Can I get fries with that? What bonus does Hornet get from veterancy? Attack speed. Oh, thank you, Sweffy. Thank you. Thank you, Sweffy. Thank you, Zuby. Yeah, yeah. I'm really excited about my work, so I'm not like worried about anything with that. It's something I look forward to doing. So, stream stuff ends up doing really well. Stormgate ends up doing really well over the next 6 months. I don't know what'll happen, but I'm taking I've got a pretty conservative plan for the foreseeable future, so I'm just very happy about that. It's nice. It's nice to have plans that are going somewhere. It's nice. I think we could clear this camp with 3 guys, right? We'll take the Therium. We'll take the Therium from him.
Capture point secured. Research complete.
There we go. Boom, boom. And see, this gives us a lot of money. And now we can begin the true transition. Can go reach our final form, Dragon Ball style.
Insufficient therium.
Supply blocked.
Contested.
Well, better to find that out now than tomorrow.
Research complete.
Hey, equip the fiends, clear them out.
Capture point lost.
No, this is my strongest strategy. To be honest, your streams are always chill. Happy to be here. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. What will I be doing? All sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff.
Capture point secured. Not enough luminite.
Probably not going to go into anything super personal or about my professional life on stream. I'm sure you can understand.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm just excited about it. That's the only reason I'm talking about it. If that makes you guys feel better. Yeah, look how hard he's turtling. No, you can tell this guy's terrified of me. He is playing this so slow and so close to the chest. He's spooked. He's spooked. Yeah, we should have early access to the Dead Rising release next week, so that'll be nice. That could end up being like a Friday thing, or I don't know what day that's gonna be. 3 Shroud Stones on third base is crazy. Oh no, he's just turtling. That's all he's doing. He's just got a shit ton of meat farms and Shroud Stones. He's not actually doing anything else. This is how he wants to roll. That's it. And he's trying to blind counter my he's trying to blind counter the helicarriers. He's already got Spriggans out.
Under attack.
We'll see. We'll see what he's got. I mean, my army is strong, so we'll just have to see what we can do.
Upgrade complete.
I feel the need for speed.
Should probably okay, no, that's fine. No, our helicarrier count is getting to a pretty good amount though. Let's just go pop his base. Let's just go pop it. We can poke. We can like poke and harass with this. Go take out the towers he's building, because that's all he's done all game is just spam towers.
Capture point contested.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Actually, we can just pop that. Beautiful. Nice. Actually killed like all of his dudes here. It's pretty dope.
Insufficient therium. Our forces are under attack. Upgrade complete. Capture point contested.
Hold it here.
Blow him up. Get rid of his mass turrets. Put the turtle man in his place. Put the turtle man in his place. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Go ahead. Engaging. Bangs out. Get me in there. Graveyard spin.
I don't think he gets any of those, right? No, we're good. We are good. So now we just have to get another one of those guys, and that should help. Ooh. Not too shabby at all, huh? This guy is gonna mine out pretty soon, though. This guy's turning into a big deal. So we gotta make him into a bigger deal. Gonna have to replace... Losing the Hornets always sucks, but the goal is to switch the game into a state that is gonna favor us. Which at this point is definitely the way things are right now.
Capture point contested.
Weapons go. Engines roar.
Capture point lost.
There we go. Gonna keep building Hornets. I want to keep building Hornets and Hellas at the same time. There we go. Let's take out the Spriggans. Beautiful, beautiful.
Go ahead.
Okay, so he's getting a decent amount of Spriggans out. That's good. That's good to know. We want to make sure we have some protection for the infrastructure here.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Attack speed.
Over yonder. Smooth sailing.
I feel the need for speed.
Even keel. Changing tack. Let's
Okay.
get underway.
Okay, I feel good now. I feel good.
Confirmed. Moving now. Okay.
Looking fly.
Upgrade complete.
Smooth sailing.
Weapons go.
Bring it on.
Leave some of the auto mine guys there.
Our forces are under attack.
Engines roar.
Changing tack. Let's get underway.
Oh yeah, he hit the anti-air mine I left behind. So you guys see, you kind of see where the value comes out there.
High speed path. Looking fly. Balls to the
Research
wall.
complete.
Engines
Not
roar.
enough luminite.
Looking fly.
Beautiful. Probably just put one more repair guy on that spot. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Put another depot just to power up the healing turret. Because you can basically power up anything with that, which is really nice. It's a really nice aspect of it. But he probably really needs the therium from this base. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess this therium's becoming a bigger issue for him as the game goes on.
Combat maneuvering. Looking fly. Weapons go.
Bring it on. Ready to fly. Let's get underway.
Engines roar.
Spooled up.
Looking fly. Get me in there. Going to
Losing that therium at the top would kind of suck, but also a big part of why we've done everything the way that we have is we want to risk for the high value resource as early as possible, so that if we get away with it, then we get something that becomes quite meaningful. All right, these guys are all ready to teleport back now too, which is really important. So let's get them out.
taking position. Carbon clouds. Following close.
Spend energy for carriers. I mean, I can power them up, but
I feel the need for speed.
I was kind of waiting for the fight. You always want to try and use it on the ones they're targeting.
To the wall. Engaging. Bangs out. Bogey in sight. Attack speed. I feel the need.
Get the dragon. The dragon's the valuable one. Oh, he slowed. Get him.
Fire.
Get him.
Throttle in. Taking position. Get me in there.
Yep, GG. 700, 700.
Our forces are under attack.
Minus 700, 700.
Fly. Balls to the wall. Engines roar. Looking fly.
Beautiful. Yeah, this is how you deal. This is how you deal with smarty pants infernals.
Get me in there.
Our forces are under attack.
Minus 700, 700, baby.
Go ahead. Engaging. Looking fly. Get me in there. Point the way. I feel the need.
Oh, he just flew into the mines, by the way. He just hit like 3 mines there and lost all of those.
Weapons
He just destroyed his whole entire own fleet of did you guys see that? Sorry, I'm making animal noises now.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, it takes a couple of promotes to actually level one of these up, so it's not that easy.
fly. Get me in there.
Hey, it's not my fault you wanted to rush shadow flyers against me, all right? You made me do this. You made me do this, Mr. Infernal. Oh, did he go AFK? Is that it?
For speed.
Really? I GG'd him.
Capture point secured.
I left as soon as I was cooked against this man last game.
Throttle
Now he's gonna drag it out. Now he's gonna drag it out like we've been married for 40 years. Except he hates me the whole time. Just never had the guts to tell me. It's kind of messed up. Some greatest showman prestige bullshit going on. It's beautiful. Merciless execute. No, this is the part of Gears of War where your opponent is crawling around in the final round of execution. You know, when they like, it turns off the bleed out timer if it's 1v1 so that you can dab on them. Gears of War was a great game. And then you just kind of, you know, you do all your things. You grab your grenade, throw it over their head or whatever. And then, yeah, and then it's just that curb stomp. Oh, best, I mean, literally the best part of Gears of War. That and the assault rifle with a chainsaw attached to it, of course. Where I learned about working hard.
Our forces are under attack.
There you go. It took him a couple seconds. Took it a little bit there. It was the other player was secretly cloning himself and then murdering the old him the entire time. I'm not here to answer questions. I'm just here to provoke them. Merciless. You know, that was fantastic. That was fantastic. I must admit, I'm having a jolly old time. I'm having a jolly old time. I think you can wall this map. So we'll try. We'll just try and do that. there's not much else to do in VVV. There's not much else to do in this matchup. Build a wall as quickly as you can. Yo, Cyrus, what's up, bro? How you doing? You gaming? You gaming, man? Are you gaming right now? You gaming right now, bro?
Transiting now. Setting cruise control.
Not enough luminite.
Alrighty.
Today's your birthday, the big 5-0. Nice, congratulations, congratulations. I had a thing on my overlay to show. Hang on, let me get that up. I put up a thing to show the patch stuff. I've got a little thing there. I think that most people, there's been a lot of really good feedback to the update previews that they've done. So that's gotten me excited. That's gotten me a little more excited and hopeful. So even though we still have to wait a little bit for the patch, I'd still rather just play Stormgate and show. I don't want to go like learn 5 new games while I just wait for the update that gets people playing this again, you know? I'm good. I'm good. Why should you never scream into a colander? You'll strain your voice. Ha 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 ha. Ha! What is? I break out the man dark. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. There you go. There you go. Clever. Clever.
Luminite.
What's the Jurassic Park quote? Clever girl. You seen the noir theme in Deadlock? I want to know if factions would be a noir RTS. Yeah, I did. I have Deadlock, and I've played it a little. I'm not really crazy about the old London aesthetic. It just makes me think about all those British imperialism memes, you know. So the aesthetic really didn't grab me. But I know all the StarCraft casters are playing it, so they've all been doing team games, but they're all on the Europe server. So I'm just over here on the bench, just like, you know, I'll be that guy with 300 MS ping if I join them. So it's tragic. It's a little bit tragic. Roddy was still encouraging towards me, though. He had faith I would join them a little bit. He did. Much prefer the hell on earth imperialism then? No, not necessarily. I just think I think like as far as like fantasy scenarios and environments that get me excited, old England just there's really nothing there for me. It doesn't scratch any kind of itch at all. It just doesn't, for better or worse. Maybe that's like a red flag. I don't know. I'm just being honest. I booted it up, I checked it out. It felt like I was playing King's Row on Overwatch, kind of, except there's like rails and shit that you take to get to the lanes. Like the MOBAification of an FPS is something that I don't personally mind, but it's more of like a third person, so it's like, I don't know. It hasn't grabbed me. It hasn't grabbed me. You gotta keep in mind, I like really gritty stuff. Like, I like StarCraft because I view StarCraft as a gritty scene. There are aliens that like eat people and put viruses in their brain that turn them into monsters that like to me that is a part of why I like StarCraft. It's got alien energy to it. But I'm like, do I really want tea and crumpets energy? And I'm like, I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't want it, because maybe if it was done well enough, maybe I would care enough to want it, but I just don't. So that's where I'm at.
Not enough luminite.
That's just where I'm at.
Full blower. Going to firewall. Balls to the wall. Carbon cloud.
Reporting for work.
I feel the need for speed. Look and fly. Engines roar. Look and fly. Points away. Balls to the wall. Carbon clouds.
Yeah, good luck saving that, bro.
Need for speed. Taking position. Throttle it. Full blower. Got a lock. Go
Oh, he's attacking his own.
Get me in there.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I feel the need for speed. Fangs out.
I still have my shields up cooldown.
Look and fly.
I still have my shields up cooldown available.
Constructing.
And
Balls to the
if I
wall.
take his heal camp, that'd be nice.
Not enough luminite.
High speed pass.
Yeah. So he expanded, but he had to spend all his money on dogs, right? So
Balls to the wall.
that's where his economy went. He spent all the money he made this game, he just spent on dogs. It's a very important thing to remember.
Speed pass.
He was scared. He was scared with that defense earlier for one reason. I think the faster heal is probably worth it at this point.
Target rich environment. Point the way. Balls to the wall. Carbon clouds. Taking the shot. Got a lock.
Yeah, give me a bob.
Throttle it. Look and fly.
Our forces are
Point
under
the way.
attack.
Go ahead. Get me in there. I feel the need for
Capture point
speed.
secured.
Fangs out. Engaging. Target rich environment. Going to firewall. Go ahead. Bogey in sight. High speed pass. Taking position. Throttle it. Target rich environment.
Capture point
Attack
contested.
Weapons go.
Capture point secured.
Sight.
How can I help?
Not enough
I
luminite.
feel the need.
This is where we make our real move, is if we can take his heal camp here. That's huge.
Blower. Got a lock. Suppressing fire. Suppressing fire.
Our forces are under insufficient energy.
Feel the need for speed. Look and fly. Engines roar. Got a lock. Point the way.
Oh, still got the tier 3 one. Rip. Ripperino.
Balls to the wall. Carbon clouds. High speed pass. Taking position.
I've got to go for it. You got to try, man. You got to try.
Engines roar.
On my way.
Look and fly. Going to firewall.
All right, we got 2 kind of strong hornets.
Constructing.
And that's it.
Clouds. Combat maneuver.
I think I got some of his money. I think I got some of his money, which was the goal, so it's not too bad.
Upgrade complete.
OMG, now your MMR is gonna drop again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, MMR doesn't have any meaning unless there are people to compare it to. Like, it literally is just a mathematical function.
Capture point.
Its meaning changes across games because it's only ever relative to everybody else's, you know. But your MMR as a number on its own doesn't mean anything. So you don't have to get too worried. That's one of the reasons why you're not seeing me stress about winning or losing games. The practice I'm getting right now, my MMR is going to skyrocket next patch with the mastery that I'm developing, you know. Working on my base mechanics and stuff. The influx of players, whether it's a lot or a little, is going to increase the amount of MMR circulating. And that is going to naturally raise most players. But if I have a skill difference, then it's going to be demonstrated. Probably a little more, maybe a little more pronounced. Oh, you can't play well when you're watching me? Oh, I see, I see.
Capture point
I see.
secured.
Yeah, you'd like that, Camp, wouldn't you? You'd like that. He would. I mean, he would. Can you blame him? Can you blame him?
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, shnikey.
Capture
All right,
point
GG.
contested.
Let's go next. See, games like that are really tough because, I mean, I lost key units. If I had saved all of my Hornets, I think maybe I could have won. So it's not like the end of the world, but I would always rather play super far behind. I'm going to wait like 2 or 3 minutes, so hopefully we don't play Vanguard again. But I would always rather lose a game because he has more money than me and he uses like exos than to lose to Mass Dog. Because what I'm doing is I'm actually subliminally training him that he's going to think when he plays versus Vanguard that he might be me. Especially think about how few people are playing the game. He's going to think the next time he gets matched against me that I'm going to do the same thing. So we might like force him to use his brain, and then he would go for fast exos and not even do the dogs at the start, right? So we can kind of condition him a little bit. We'll give him as many free wins as you want, but he's just going to learn. We're going to train him that he's going to have to blind counter Hornets and not go dogs. That's the idea anyway. We don't have to beat him in order to break him. We just have to make him feel like the dog part is kind of worthless or useless. That's about it. We don't even need to beat him. We just need him to think that he can skip the dogs. That's it. All he needs to do is believe he can skip it and get away with it. Also, he pinged, which revealed where he spawned, I think, so that's nice.
In the rear, with the beer.
Not enough luminite.
I need to research the dog stack. Yeah, exactly.
Not enough luminite.
Oh, is this the guy spanked her? Hey, look at that. Look, yeah. Get your imps to fire, please. Please. Hey, every single moment, every teeny tiny moment that you spend doing that is time that your guys aren't gathering resources, right? So you would always want that to be the case.
Placing structure.
Oh, brood opener. Pounce ability should allow dogs to jump into the sky and take down ships. Whatever strain you're on, send me a DM. I'd love to learn. Love to learn about your meditation, your zen. What exactly? How are you getting from where we were to where you ended up? I need to know. Oh, I took some of his money there too. That's pretty nice. I did not even mean to send my Lancer here. That's awkward.
Our forces are under
It's
attack.
okay. It's okay.
Move order received.
What's he gonna do? Magmadon? You think he'll like Magmadon rush me to break open the rocks? Is that where this game is headed now? It could be. I don't even think I can take my own healing camp at this point. The question is, does he know where I spawned?
Not enough luminite.
Oh, he thinks I'm in the bottom left because of he thinks I'm in the bottom left. Because I sent the dog to the bottom right. He thinks I'm baiting him.
Coordinates locked.
Yeah, he thinks he's being baited. It's pretty funny. We took a heal camp away from him. He actually just outthought himself.
Capture point secured.
He literally just outthought himself.
What's next?
And then, of course, by the time he actually reaches my base, it's too late.
Our forces are under attack. Capture point secured.
Whoop woo! Well, that how it down. Oh! And pre-sauce at the 30, the 20, the 10.
Our forces are under attack.
I want this. I want this more than you want it, and that's why it's mine right now. Just so everybody here is aware of that. If he wanted it more, he'd have it.
Insufficient theory.
Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. This is the best this man can do. I mean, he's still probably just gonna Magmadon break my back door and kill me, but that's okay. That's what the guy I played on this map before did. But I do feel like I kind of own him right now, so that is also nice. That is also nice. Oh! 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 Can he even reach me?
Point secured. Yeah, I could probably poke him to death actually now I think about it. Capture point contested.
Is it worth this micro? I don't know. Who cares? Fuck it, bro. Power him up. Give him the shield. YOLO. Live your best life, Nathan. I don't think anybody's that worried about it. Yeah, go, bro. Go. Rip and tear till it is done. This is your camp. Oh, did I say it was your camp? See? Why play this game before the patch comes out? Oh! Whoa! Does anybody see that? Did anybody see that? What the Okay. Doctor, I broke Stormgate again. Yeah, I'm gonna need John Stormgate on the phone. Thank you. I'm about to get another email from Frost Giant. Fuck me.
Upgrade complete.
Nathan, can you please stop showing people how to exploit live on the stream? Please.
Our forces are under attack.
It's like this weird tiny crevice I'm in. Oh, he brought an imp to break the tree for it too. That's funny. That's funny. My favorite part was when he went and got every other camp on the map while he was struggling to take this one back from me. Oh, he split into fiends. Yeah, fight me in this crevice now. Can you even 1v1 me in this crevice with the heal buff? No, you can't. He can't. Oh, he tried to grab me with the brute. Why not have the imp, which deals ranged damage, not simply attack me? You know, is there a reason why he needs to make it so hard on himself? Is there like a... Do you guys know what I'm saying? Is there...
Our forces are under
We're never
attack.
gonna get enough Therium to do the build that I'm trying to do, by the way. I need to be clear about that. I don't think we can stick around anymore. Let's send him home. Let's get him home. Can a tier 3 dog 1v1 a fiend? Probably not. Oh, he's got 3 healing camps, Nate. He's got 3 healing camps. That's why it's tough.
Our forces are under attack.
Boot up complete.
Our base is under attack.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. He's coming. He's coming. I said he was gonna do it, guys. I said this was what was gonna happen.
Ethereum.
I did tell you. I did say in no short order. I did say this was what was gonna happen. It's okay. It's okay. Shh, 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 shh. No tears. Only dreams now. Honestly, I gotta admit, at some point I stopped caring about that game and I just wanted to deny that heal camp as long as possible. I feel like I really got in his head, and that was more fun than I think anything else I could have done in that game. That was for you guys. That was for you guys. Dog Micro, worth it. Thank you, thank you. No, that felt amazing. That felt incredible. All I could do is think about the other guy just being like, there's no way I'm gonna lose this game, but why can't I take this one camp? And I'm like, yeah, I guess that's the only way I could get my rocks off there. Somebody in chat's talking about like a landmine ability. I wish we had landmines in this game. That would be dope. That's asking for too much. That's like the people are scared of the vulture, right? The vulture. The vulture was such a cool unit. Hexen mine? I don't know what that is. Water mines would already be nice. Water mines. Water's not really a factor in the game. It's a landmine. Never heard of it. Perhaps a new Vanguard unit. Dolphins with lasers. I would pay money for that. Yeah, can I get a skin where they jump up into the air with all the glitter around and it's playing that symphony song? You know what I'm talking about? I get a lot of those. A Venom trap. Well, like Spider-Man versus Venom. Like when the symbiote leaves a little pool and then someone steps in it and it eats them. Oh, we got another Infernal game. Isle of Dread. They do backflips against air. I'll take it. I'll take it. Like many children, you know, in spite of difficulties we had growing up, we still made things like vacations happen. My dad drove the 3 of us all the way to, me and my 2 brothers, all the way to Florida from Scranton. We went all the way to Orlando in, like, you know, the late 90s, early 2000s for SeaWorld and all that jazz. So I have had the experience of being sprayed in the face by a dolphin. So the dolphin specifically picked on me. Do you imagine? That's the only time I've ever been to SeaWorld. I think that was the year. I remember that year because that was for Christmas at the hotel. What I got was Banjo-Tooie, but I couldn't play it because we didn't bring the N64 with us to Florida. So, you know, that was a really tough time in my life.
Insufficient
There you go.
supply.
Nice little Nathanias lore drop for you guys. I've only been to SeaWorld once. But I remember getting splashed by dolphins. It was fun.
Insufficient supply.
Wonderful.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, let's take a little poke. Take a little poke at his Hexens.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, we'll take his. We'll just try to take his camps. That'll be the move. That'll be the first move anyway. Yeah, I see people mention Hexen and mines occasionally, but I've not seen it. I don't think they're talking about what I'm talking about. I think it's like people who read the word mine and then they think that that's what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about like vultures. You know, you ever play League of Legends? Do you know what Teemo is? I want that shit. Teemo, so toxic. Teemo's literally a vulture. He's literally a StarCraft vulture, okay? Shut the front door and bow down, okay? There's nothing wrong with me wanting to be able to litter the entire map with little landmines so that people who aren't careful with where they step don't get blown into smithereens. That is my God-given right as a human being to demand that I want that every day of my life.
Upgrade complete.
Hexen mine is more like a Teemo mine. Let me ask you a question if you want to pretend like a Hexen is like a vulture. How much does a Hexen cost? How about you enlighten me to that? How much does a Hexen cost? I do wonder. And what supply are they? Might as well just throw that in there. I'm curious. People always start the game with a Hexen. But are you trying to tell me that Hexens are affordable and accessible enough that you could open up with them on an expand build and cover the map in mines?
Secured.
Are you... That is what I'm asking for. That is what you're responding to. Just to be clear. Just to be clear. That's the conversation that I'm having. So when you come in here and tell me Hexens can lay mines... I'm not, you know, like the sky mines. They're literally mines from Hornets. I don't find those anywhere near as interesting. They're kind of similar, but I'm not under the impression that that is an accessible strategy. Maybe it's like a meme build, but in StarCraft, it was actually a staple of Terran. Like in StarCraft, it was a staple. It wasn't considered crazy. It wasn't considered impossible. People just went spider mines as an opener almost every single game. Like, it's really popular and stuff. I really like that. I really liked that. The fact that it was like a normal part of your build and was like kind of baked in and was something that wasn't, you know, it was something that your opponent had to consider from a risk perspective, but it's also not like they killed everything either. Yeah, see, there you go.
Not enough.
Now he's back stuck inside of his base. How you like that? Because what could he have done? Just go mass gaunt? Now he'll summon his Shroudstone Manifest, and then I'll teleport home, and that'll be it. We'll just deal with that when it comes. Because he has a greater shrine, so he should be able to. Oh, he's building Hellborns? Okay, that's actually really fucking funny. Is that like one base Hellborns then? Is that what I'm seeing? That's incredible. That is a legitimately fascinating and earth-shattering revelation.
Not enough luminite.
Let me just delete that. Beautiful. Smoked him like a ribeye. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Great game. 50 damage is about 10 times less than spider mines. Yeah, you know, that's the other thing. That's the other thing. Yeah, I agree. So, the Hexen costs 75 gas? No, that's nothing like a vulture. Vultures don't cost gas at all. I don't think you really understand why vultures are as popular as they are. Good luck trying to tell people Brood War isn't one of the best games ever made. That's a conversation you're never gonna have a good time with.
Move order received.
Gotta be careful, mate. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Careful, mate.
I'm here to assist. Into work.
And I guess technically they get a free hexen at the start, so the first one doesn't cost anything. Please make your workers stop mining resources, because that is what I want. Wee mayo. 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 Oh, alright, I know where all of his guys are gonna spawn resource-wise, so we might as well make a move for it. Just about the best game ever made. Doesn't have enough nuance, probably. Only a fool loves video games and thinks that the one is better than all the others. It's like trying to say one food is better than all the others. The best thing about food is that there's so many different kinds, and if you don't appreciate that, you'll never get it. Actually, the best thing about this planet is that we have so many options for so many different things, truthfully. We could have gotten screwed with our resource drop. There's a great amount of fortune that plays into the things we have access to on Earth. Science is pretty cool in that aspect. Yo, what's up, Azim? How you doing?
Insufficient therium.
Constructing.
Let's get her done.
Capture point secured. Upgrade complete. Insufficient therium.
Your directive. Placing structure.
Capture point secured.
Here for some fun Stormgate games as usual? Hell yeah. Glad to hear it, bro. Hope you're having a nice Friday.
Wonderful.
Look at that. Look at them. Look at them brutes. You got some turrets building for me, cutie?
Reporting for work.
All right. We've got there's other ways for us to leverage our resources and this opener. There's other ways for us to leverage this. That'll help us a lot.
Not enough luminite.
There we go. Evac's on the way. Alright, so he doesn't use the all-army hotkey. That's what we're learning. So, he'll have a little bit of difficulty getting all of his stuff together, probably. Just a little bit.
With a quickness. Evac ready. In transit. Kick the tires, light the fires.
Let's go get there. Well, let's get there then. Well, then go there. Okay. Well, then I will. Alright, then go.
Stand by for some chop.
People always tell me the all army hotkey is a crutch. Everything's a crutch, bro. Your lungs are a crutch. You're telling me you have to metabolize oxygen to live? What are you, a bitch? You don't have to listen to other people.
Transiting now.
Whatever makes you comfortable.
Welcome aboard. What's the plan?
You know what I'm saying? There's no right or wrong way to live, bro.
Capture point secured.
Strap yourselves in, boys. Coordinates confirmed. T-minus a bit. Coordinates confirmed. Well, looky here. Radio call incoming. Radio call incoming. Fueling up now. Engaging boosters.
Annihilate.
Coming around.
Capture
Exactly,
point secured.
exactly.
En route. Destination locked in. Buckle up, Buttercup. I'm gone. En route.
Come to pop.
Engaging boosters.
Not enough luminite.
Still here.
Research
Nav
complete.
systems updated.
Let's see what he's got.
Ready for action.
Boom, boom, boom. Brah.
Radio call incoming.
Ready.
Not enough luminite.
Take what you can get. If you like living in the sea, just become a dolphin. You can do whatever you want. I mean, hey, if you're willing to put in the effort to figure out how to do that, then sure, why not, right?
Engaging
I didn't say it'd be easy.
transiting now.
Fish in a barrel.
What's the plan?
Fish in a barrel.
Buckle up.
I got all his gaunts and I just dipped. Oh. Nate, you're gonna have to get up to tier 3, broda.
Okay. Constructing.
On their 6.
Let's get to it.
In transit HQ. Lay it on me. Just what you see, ma'am.
You're directed.
What's the sit rep?
Just what you see, ma'am.
Oh yeah, no, it's time for pod racing. This is the pod racing aspect. That's where it gets crazy. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Plan. Ready for takeoff. Buckle up.
Let's see what we can do. See what we can do with these guys.
Destination locked in. Just what you see, ma'am.
Insufficient energy.
Transiting now. Strap yourselves in, boys. On my way.
Let's get to it.
In transit HQ. Buckle up. Coming in hot. Buckle
Look
up.
at that. Beautiful, beautiful damage.
Welcome aboard. Strap
Research
yourselves
complete.
in, boys. Transiting now. Off I go. Off I go. Strap yourselves in, boys.
Upgrade complete.
Off I go. On my way. On their 6. Transiting now. What's the
GG,
plan?
tasteless. GG. How about that? How about that?
And relax. Coming in
Boom,
hot.
you looking for this?
Strap yourselves in, boys. On their 6. In transit. Relax
Beautiful.
and relax.
I mean, I won the game already, but you know, I just had to. I only got to fire a couple, only got to take like a couple shots, you know? It's Friday. I probably want to get a little higher up there.
Coordinates confirmed. Nav systems updated. Ready for takeoff.
Look at that. Practice my target fire a little.
Coordinates confirmed.
Insufficient energy.
Beautiful. Beautiful dub. It's the other way around. Feels good to check in on Nate's stream and see Stormgate. Hell yeah. Feels good to check in on Stormgate and see Nate. Ah, I see. You guys had a funny little guy there. Well, it's like, you know, everybody's so worried about making content, right? That's what it's all about. It's all about getting views. And if people are negative about the game, people are having a hard time, and there's not as many players, then you're gonna see people they're just gonna wait, right? They're gonna wait for things to be better. That's a pretty reasonable thing for them to do. I'm sure a lot of those other content creators will come back to this game when the big patch drops. I'm sure we'll see a lot of that, especially when the big balance patch comes out. I think for a lot of folks, it's like a mix of that and also trying to get It's like a mix of that, but also a mix of people trying to get ahead of the curve on what's going to be popular next. But I just kind of keep saying the same thing over and over again, which is I just really like Stormgate. I like building bases. I like having a game speed similar to SC2, and if you use the right units in the right way, the time to kill is not that bad. It's not a problem. It's not. Just saying. It's just not.
Not enough luminite.
GLHF. No. Noise.
Luminite. Not enough luminite.
Double iron vault. What does it mean?
Not enough luminite.
Alrighty. You want me to do what now? Moving out. Awaiting further instructions.
Makes me feel like it's going to be a really quick push, right? He's probably going to try and kill me early here. He's going to do something crazy. Now, if I could get the base up, right? If I could take the camp, if I can take this camp before he has his brute push hit me, I think we'll be fine. But that will be tough to do. I don't really know what the timing is. You can tell how worried I am about losing this map here. I'm not 100% sure on the timing, but I'm going to try and clear this camp and then build a turret at the top of the ramp and tech up. Because I feel like double iron vault is supposed to be a cheese. I don't really know. I just think that. I'll never claim to be a genius or claim to know everything. I will claim to be a megalomaniac, and I will tell you my favorite supervillains are all megalomaniacs, so you can, derive whatever meaning from that you will.
Secured.
Consult your totem master. Whoever your
Location commencing. Got it.
whoever your astrology person is, just ask them.
Ah, you scared me.
Ready or not?
You can tell them my heart line directly crosses my lifeline on my palm,
You want me to do what?
and you'll find that's quite rare. So there you go. Probably means I'm secretly like a Saiyan or something. Do you think if I scream at the top of my lungs, my hair will turn blonde and I'll get a six-pack, or no?
Still here.
No? Damn. Aren't all villains megalomaniacs? I mean, I don't like. Would you say Scarlet Witch in Doctor Strange: A Multiverse of Madness was a megalomaniac? I don't think so. She was pretty grief-stricken, motivated heavily by that. But would I say megalomaniacal? Nah, not really. Just blinded by rage and guilt and loss.
Capture point lost.
I'll take any chance to plug a Sam Raimi movie that I can. Venom. Actually, I really liked the villain. Actually, as much as I'd love to talk shit on Woody Harrelson, the fact that they turned the villain also had an equally compelling love story in the second movie was actually probably one of the more refreshing takes I've seen on that. I actually did kind of like the way that they tried to humanize even the serial killer dude. Actually quite like their approach to that. Prince Zuko. I mean, Zuko definitely had his head up his butt. I don't know. A lot of Zuko's L's came from him being way too overconfident. That definitely crosses into megalomaniacal.
Systems clear. It's going up.
As you can tell, I'm willing to fight to the death over this. I'm extremely inflamed. I've already flipped my desk. I just used CGI to make it seem like I didn't. I know. CGI is so 2020. We're in reverse CGI now. It's about demaking everything as hard as possible. That's what it's all about now.
Target rich environment. Go
Look at that. Look at Turtle Man over here.
Energy.
He's gonna cover the map and just completely in turrets. That's his game plan. That's his game plan.
Not enough luminite.
He's crazy. He's absolutely crazy. Can I kill that? Probably not. Oof. All right. I'm gonna just GG then. He got me. He got me. His L's were because he wanted to prove himself, not because he was inherently cocky. You know, everybody knows, right? Everybody knows that the first step of becoming a great leader is trying to do everything yourself, not trusting people around you, and ruining everything. That's just exactly what he did. So you could say that it's quite a normal process. The first giant mistake anybody learns when they want to be the boss is realizing that, like, you know, utilizing people around you is the ultimate key to success. And that when you endear people to you, they're less likely to go out of their way to find ways to get away from you or screw you over. These are like really basic concepts that people, you know, most villains fail to do those two basic things. Those are two very important things. Actually, even most villains, they meme about henchmen and stuff. They depend on people. Hey, Power Kirby. Yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a good day. Well, it's like that meme, right? Pretty much everybody thinks the same things at the same periods of time in their life, regardless of what they're going through. Like, it's a pretty universal thing where people are like, man, you know, I don't know if I'm going to make it past my 20s. I want to live it big. I want to do this. I want to be big. And then you know, you're like, you get, as you realize that you're going to have to live the rest of your life, you're like, fuck me, man, I haven't really thought about that. And that's what most people spend their 30s doing, right? And that's just kind of standard. But then everybody's like, oh, I'm so alone and nobody's ever dealt with this. But like, you know, statistics and probability suggest that the odds of you, any person, being in a truly, completely unique situation are borderline impossible. Which isn't a way to say or minimize what's happening, but it's a really important thing to understand, because there's almost no chance that it's possible for you to be going through anything that somebody else isn't. So there's power in knowing that. There's power in knowing that. You're not really alone in any of that. But there's always ways to find people and, you know, resources for stuff like that. But that applies to all situations, more or less. Truly, I seek my joy in the fringe of that, specifically because I seek a more varied existence. But I also, you know, I don't get to have all of the things that I want because I take these risks and I do some of these crazy ass things, so it doesn't always work out. But that's kind of the fun of it. It mostly just depends how afraid you are of people knowing that you once made a mistake ever. And for some people, that is the worst thing imaginable. Like, the thought that someone out there might know that they're not perfect at everything. For some people, that is the most terrifying thing they can imagine. The most terrifying thing I can imagine is erasing whatever part of me exists in my brain and replacing it with what other people tell me to do. There's gotta be a balance there, you know? There's gotta be a balance.
On my way. I'm off.
It's refreshing sometimes.
On my way. I'm off.
And very frustrating at others. Very. There we go, command post.
Guns are ready. Ready. What's next?
Your directive.
Ready. Annihilate. On my way. Annihilate. Ready.
Yeah, now we just go up to tier 2. Easy peasy.
Eliminate.
Up. Capture point secured.
Oh, is he going for his big push? Is this is his move? This is his move. Oh, let's fight, bro. Let's go. I don't know. Whatever it takes, my dude.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's get it. YOLO.
Insufficient energy.
There you go. GG. Nice fight. Not new, not you. You're unique. Yeah, I bet you think you are. The other way to get this point across to people who are narcissists is you just say the last thing you want is a problem no one else has ever had, huh? And they're like, huh, good thing that's pretty rare. That's how you can kind of sometimes reach people with messaging like that. When the sun sets, it always aims directly at me, not anyone else on the beach. Exactly, exactly. Exact. Somebody gets it. Thank God. Mr. Perfect carrying around my 2x4. Ay, ay, ay. Well, that'll raise your standings with me anyway. The problem with perfect is that it implies that there's no journey, right? If perfect is achievable, that means there's no journey. There's nowhere else to go, right? That's kind of a scary thing. What does it mean to really just stop, right? It's kind of a it's almost equally interesting thought.
You want me to do what now?
Yeah, let's go get the heal fruit guy. That's the plan.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, he's just doing like one base all-ins every game now. I think I just tilted him. I think I completely broke him earlier. But he's only doing one base all-ins and nothing else now, so I think we're there. No, this guy's one base busted us like 3 games in a row. No cap, on God, for real. Yeah, pull his fiends away from the camp so his Hexen can get spanked by the camp. That works for me. That works for me.
Upgrade complete.
Somewhere.
Okay. Got it.
Capture point secured. Our forces are under attack.
Look how many fiends he's fiending.
Not enough luminite.
Somehow you convoluted the 2 wrestlers into one thought. Hey, I'm not big on wrestling. I think you're gonna get away. You could probably just make up whatever you want, honestly. How am I gonna know? I think the last time I watched a wrestling match was, I don't know, probably some random time my dad had it on when I was a kid, maybe. I actually can't remember. I don't have a memory of watching any wrestling match ever.
Point the way. Engaging. I feel
It's just one of those things you occasionally see like highlights of on Reddit. Golden Boy always posts those too.
Upgrade complete.
He's another caster I've worked with over the years. Fantastic, fantastic dude.
balls to the wall. Going to firewall. Throttle in. High speed path. Got a lock. Suppressing fire. Got a lock. Go ahead.
Not enough luminite.
Engines roar. Combat maneuvering. Looking fly.
Not enough
Get me
luminite.
in there.
I'm here to assist.
Looking fly.
In the rear, with the beer.
Our base is under attack.
Balls to the wall. Point the way. Engines roar. I feel the
Yeah.
Insufficient
I mean, does this really work? Like, you guys realize I had to deliberately not do this build the last 2 games just so I could lose to this dude. I had to be like, let me try and macro and hold this push. And obviously I lost those games, but
Get me in there. Looking fly.
yeah. Sometimes when you blind counter people too hard, the game still ends really fast. That's something important to remember when you're making content, you know? You don't always have to just try and kill the other guy.
Not enough luminite.
It's a funny conversation though. It's not a subject we typically get on. I just know what the Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, John Cena, I guess. I never watched him do any. I only ever heard about him after. I think I only ever heard about him as a wrestler after his career was over. I don't think I could really name. I don't think I could name any others. There's a couple of them that get put in the Ric Flair. Yeah, I've never heard of them. There's a couple of them that get put in the Fortnite item shop occasionally. I know there's a couple wrestlers in there I've seen, but I can't remember their names either. I just never got into it. We didn't have cable growing up. We didn't have cable most of the time, so I only ever had like the 5 or 6 free channels. So, in case you guys are wondering, I didn't watch anything from that era. Anything you had to pay to watch was not on the table. We didn't have the special channel for Dexter or any of that other stuff. So,
Not enough luminite.
I've been catching up. But yeah. Let's not make jokes like that, John Maharan. I appreciate that. We could say something more polite, like John Cena is actually one of the most charitable celebrities in the world, which is awesome. That is awesome. He donates more of his time than anybody else to some organizations, which is pretty based of him. Stone Cold was your idol growing up, but you never drank. What does drinking have to do with Stone Cold? Is that like was he sponsored by Coors Light or something? Does he turn blue when he's cold? Is that it? Does he turn blue like the mountains?
Secured.
In the rear, with the beer.
I'm gonna piss everybody in chat off today. He drinks beer. What, like during the wrestling match? Like during the fight? What? You guys didn't tell me this was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I have to go watch some highlights. That was his shtick? Damn. Do you drink like 50 beers in the ring? What? Okay, I thought you were like, oh, he'd pound a beer before the match started and like try to crush it on the other guy's head or something, but I'm not even sure you guys are telling me the truth anymore. It sounds kind of ridiculous. Did people think it was real? Wait, you're telling me the whole wrestling's fake thing isn't like, I mean, I knew on some level it was performative, but people really thought it was real when there was a dude drinking 50 beers in a ring and God. Oh, my opinion of anybody who's ever asked me if wrestling is real just fell so fucking hard. Man, it's a good thing I'll probably never talk to any of them again.
Complete.
That's funny. He could also catch a beer thrown at him from any angle. Now I want to see Stone Cold Steve Austin in JoJo's. That's wow, wow. Altering my brain chemistry here with this, guys. I thought wrestling was just, I thought it was just them pretending to do good wrestling moves and like trying not to actually hurt each other. That's what I thought. I thought it was just like, oh, we just wanted to do dope wrestling moves and make up fake names for them. And yeah. I mean, if a guy's actually drinking 50 beers in the ring during a fight, then I gotta find out what the fuck is going on, because that sounds absolutely nuts. Has Jigsaw ever been involved? Have they ever like saw trapped anybody in the WWE? Is that a weird question for me to ask? You're getting me excited now. I'm sorry. This is your fault if it makes you feel any better.
Robot engaged.
Looking fly. Go ahead. Looking fly. Engaging. Get me in there. Got a lock.
It's not bad. I mean, he had to use his eye guy on me, right?
Placing structure. Constructing.
Go ahead. Fangs out. Throttle in. Carbon cloud. Going to firewall.
You scared me. Getting to work. Constructing. Awaiting further instructions. Wonderful.
High speed path.
Insufficient.
Is he gonna try and do his normal all in, but just with Gaunts this time? Do you think that's his plan?
Capture point
Or is
contested.
this like a macro game from him? It could be a macro game.
Capture point lost.
Oh yeah. He's definitely giving. He's giving all in. He's giving attacks. He's giving aggro.
Go ahead.
In the rear with the beer.
When I put on the 2000 Countries radio, I don't want to hear Good Morning Beautiful, okay? Give me something with a little more energy. Holy crap. Sorry guys, I had to let that out.
Suppressing fire. Got a lock. I feel the need.
Insufficient energy.
Target rich environment.
Here we go. He's just, yeah, he is just trying to kill us, it looks like. He's crazy. He's crazy.
Fly. Throttle in.
Constructing. Got it.
Carbon cloud. Going to fire.
Stone Cold had a rivalry with The Rock. I feel like I heard about that. I mean, I saw people with like the Stone Cold shirts at school and stuff, obviously, but
Clouds. Point the way. High speed path. Looking fly. Taking position. Taking the shot. Carbon cloud.
Our forces
Got a
are
lock.
under attack.
High speed path. Full blower. Suppressing fire. Got a lock.
Insufficient energy.
Throttle in. Bogey in sight. Going to
yeah. Look at him though. You can see, you can like feel how badly he wants to just kill me though.
Upgrade.
I love it.
The need for speed. Looking fly. Weapons go. Looking fly. Engaging. Bogey in sight. Point the way. I feel the need. The need for
Capture point
speed.
secured.
Okay.
Looking fly. Balls to the wall. Looking fly. On their tail.
Commentator sold it all so well too. Nice, Nate. I thought your main was Infernal. I like the drop mechanics. I like technical, precise units that I can micro and get value out of. It's what I liked about Terran. It's what I like about.
Get me in there. Attack.
That's what I liked about Terran. It's what I like about Vanguard. That's all.
The need for speed. Target rich
There's really nothing about playing Infernal that seems interesting to me. They just kind of make units and throw them at you. That's never been my style. That's never been my style. It's the reason why I don't like Bio in StarCraft, because it's so one-dimensional. You know, it's all about that, hey, you got to get your perfect split or you die kind of thing, you know what I mean? It's why I like to play more technical types of strats. I always want my decision-making and strategy to kind of be a huge part of the outcome. It's hard to get that with more mechanical strategies that are less technical, if that makes sense. So I don't think there's like anything bad about Infernal, but if you ask me, it's like, well, Nathan, what's the most fun thing about playing Infernal? And I'm like, I think the infest mechanic is really cool, but it's also so controversial among the high-level player base that it'll probably never get to be as fun as it really should be, since the developers are likely to continue to take feedback like that into account and never let it be like that interesting, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's how I feel anyway.
Taking position. Engines roar.
Insufficient energy.
Carbon clouds.
I thought I had the return to hangar available on that one. Ripping Alfredo.
Capture point
Yeah, just
secured.
take as much therium as you can, Nathaniel. Gotta actually make sure it finishes too. It'll stop itself from building constantly. It's something you gotta just keep in mind.
Carbon clouds. Point the way. High speed path. Target rich environment.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Go ahead. Look and fly.
Not enough.
Your main is Vanguard? Yeah. I like playing Vanguard. I don't think that Celestial is very well developed yet. I think they're a little too early. Like they're kind of underbaked, if that makes sense. Not as like a diss, but as like I don't see anything that interesting about playing Celestial or Infernal.
Taking the shot. Look and fly. Go ahead.
Some of the stuff that I've seen definitely gets me excited and gets me hyped and gives me hope, no doubt. Like, but to me, it's very clear that Vanguard's the most well fleshed out and they have the most options for everything. And I just know that I'm the kind of person that if I'm strategically limited, I'm never gonna be like having that much fun. And I think that Infernal, for example, they have like the worst air in the game because all he can do is throw those little suicide bomber dudes at me, right? And that's expensive. It's not cheap for him to just chuck those at me every 3 minutes. It's not a free unit. So I would hate to play against people doing strategies like mine if I was playing Infernal. That's a big reason why I don't play Infernal. Even though I know people wouldn't play like me, they all just, you know, they all do the Buzz Lightyear thing like in StarCraft, where they all just copy the same, just do the same exact build every game. StarCraft 2, the strategy game. Strategy game where people do everything they can to avoid having to strategize as much as possible. And hey, that's up to people to choose how they want to be. There's nothing wrong with that. But I like other things. I like my strategy. I like strategizing. I love figuring things out. I think solving the puzzle is more fun than finishing the puzzle. Hot take. Unless it's over Christmas, in which case, you know, I don't need to be reminded how smart you are, Dan. Okay, I know you're good at puzzles.
Insufficient.
Everybody knows you're good at puzzles, Dan. That's a compliment, okay? He's great at puzzles.
Contested.
Ugh. The first Christmas I was over when her sister's husband was also over, and we had to do puzzles. Ugh. No, let's go. Let's go, bro. I ain't worried about it, dog. Let's go. Yeah, I killed a Magmadon. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Our forces are under attack. Insufficient energy.
Yeah, I just wanted to take out the base primarily. That was the big factor there. Ooh.
Capture
Yeah, let's get these
secured.
guys home now if we can. It's gonna be a little bit of risk to use return hangar at this point, but that's fine. The fact that those guys are actually still alive is really the most incredible part, so.
Let's get underway. Spool. Take it on. Changing tack. Over yonder. Following close.
Capture point contested.
Yeah, man, gotta get what you can get here.
Wonderful.
Capture point lost.
It's going up.
Changing tack. Over yonder. Smooth sailing. Take it on. Ready to fire. Over yonder. Smooth sailing. Ready to fire. Over yonder.
Insufficient supply.
Kill me! Okay, so he just went for center mass and they all died anyway, naturally, so that's cool. Wow, remember the part where he just attack moved me with everything he had and died a horrible, painful death? You guys remember that part? That was my favorite part of the game too, thank you. Yeah,
Research complete.
that was also my favorite part of the game. Oh, can he tickle you with Spriggans? I mean, I guess if his goal was to like make me laugh so hard that I dropped my mouse and then like my mouse like broke apart into 7 different pieces like Horcruxes, and then I had to go to like all these different places to get them all and like drink out of an endless well and I don't know, blow myself up, whatever you have to do, then perhaps he would have enough time. But otherwise, no, I don't think so. Takes a little bit for Spriggans to kill stuff. That was glorious. Thank you, Splatacles. Thank you. Turned on the stream just as you started bombing his army. Happy Friday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna text. Gonna hit up the wifey. Gonna check the timing. Check the schedule. Check the schedule. Those infernal bomber units are terrifying playing Vanguard Air. Yeah, so those are called shadow flyers. Those are called shadow flyers. They're like the detectors, but they are also like Scourge. But they lock on like a seeker missile, and then they accelerate infinitely, but there is a max speed. But yeah, shadow flyers, they're crazy strong. I mean, at the same time, I also think they're really weak because they're melee, right? So it's like you can focus them down if there's low numbers, and then if there's a crazy amount of them, that's when I use the shields up, and then that reduces incoming damage by 90%. So if you have a decent amount of HP, you can just tank it. It'll turn, I think the shadow flare is normally like 100 or 125, so 10% of that would only be like 10, 15 damage. So you can still kill something. If you try to use shields up with 15 health, that's not going to really do anything. But if you use it at full health, then 20 shadow flyers blowing up on you will only deal like a third of your health. And then obviously that's a very expensive investment for the Infernal. Oh, look at my points. Look at that. Look at the middle 2 numbers. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Secluded Grove. As long as we can wall. Okay. All right. Easy.
In the rear with the beer.
In full PPR, who are you starting in your flex? Deontay Johnson, Lazard, Cooks, Singletary, or Sutton? I gotta be honest with you. I haven't seen too much there from any of them. By Cooks, do you mean do you talk about Dalvin Cook, Brandon Cooks, or James Cooks? Or James Cook?
Not enough.
Sorry, I do need that. I do need to know that, just to be clear, to answer your question. You know, Alan Lazard, I would probably laugh any other. If you had mentioned Alan Lazard last week, I would have been like, oh, he's just one of Aaron's friends. He's not actually that good. He's kind of washed. Didn't do very well for us last year. But now that I see that if Aaron gets that false start thing, he's going to just bomb it to Lazard straight down the middle, like that SF game. The fact that we got rocked by SF so bad, but Lazard caught a touchdown and apparently had another opportunity. People kind of describe it as that dropped catch at the start of the game. He had a dropped catch in the first drive. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe Lazard is going to get more targets just because Aaron is stubborn. So he might not end up actually being that bad of an investment for your fantasy roster, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. May not be that bad of an investment.
On the go. Still here. Will comply.
Anti-doggo build. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Okay, good. We're blocked off. Fantastic.
Not enough luminite.
But yeah, I'd always rather just rush air than play Vanguard Mirror out as it normally goes. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Not enough luminite.
Brandon Cooks, he's pretty good. It's tough. It's tough, bro. I had Tyreek Hill, and then I mean, you know, God willing, Tua heals as well as he can. I don't know if he should play in the game anymore, but I'm like, I'm already at a pretty rough start. I also had Donald Kincaid, and even though the Bills put up 31 points last night, he did absolutely nothing all game. So maybe I don't know anything. I should have subbed in Conklin. I should just put in Tyler Conklin. I think he's gonna probably have a big game this weekend against Tennessee. Everybody on the Jets should have a big game against Tennessee. This should be a big game this week. Lazard might not be a bad pick. The Titans are not even remotely close to as good as the 49ers, so it should be a much closer game. And we still put up about 13. I mean, we did score at the end, but I'm not gonna brag about garbage time touchdowns. Any favorite college teams? I went to Penn State, Maine University. I couldn't afford to finish there because I was super poor, but that's about it. That's the closest thing I got to a college team. My wife's college is not compete. They don't have a football team, so college my wife went to does not have a football team, so I got nothing. Or they didn't compete in Division 1. I don't know. Maybe they had a Division 2 team or Division 3, but I have no idea. As you might imagine, Katie is not the super giga diehard football expert of her university, so I think I've asked her about that, but everybody out here just likes the Huskies, I think. Washington Huskies. I've been to a few Nittany Lions games. I went to like 2, I think, in Paterno's last season. That's when I was in school. When I was running the StarCraft 2 esports team for Penn State. When they gave us a pizza budget, GOM TV HD pass budget. You'd be surprised the things your college will give you money for if you tell them that a lot of young people are excited and interested in it. I was 18 at the time. I was like, this is gonna be a thing. We had like 50 members. It's pretty cash.
Under attack.
Now look at this, right? Look at the way he's playing this. It's crazy.
Our forces are under attack.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Engaging. High speed pass. Got a lock. Get me in there.
Awaiting further instructions.
Not enough luminite.
You want me to do what now?
Go ahead.
Insufficient energy.
What's next?
Our forces are under attack.
Transiting now. On the go.
Oh, was that my other Hornet? Nice. Okay, GG. Let's go next. But see, he's building less dogs. He's building less dogs, and he's transitioning to the anti-air faster. So we are training him. You miss esports teams? You'd love to open an internet cafe? Yeah, no, we had like 50 people. We had like 50 people in our university group, and that was just for StarCraft. That was just for StarCraft. I had the Penn State StarCraft collegiate team, but there was also somebody else at the same year that I was going there, or I think it was maybe a little bit after I established it. I had the first esports club, but technically the Penn State esports club got started later the same year, and then obviously I ended up leaving school to pursue streaming and esports commentary. So they ended up merging that club. They ended up merging that club back into the same one. So they had because CSL also did League of Legends, and they competed in the League of Legends CSL. So there's a bunch of people who work at Riot that I went to college with. I keep up with quite a few of them, actually. They send me random. I get free random not V-Bucks, but I get random free Riot points all the time. And sometimes I just get hooked up.
Not enough luminite.
My ex-roommate's girlfriend is one of their lead artists. Some cool people there. You could resurrect an old esports league. I don't think I'd do anything like that. You know, if there's one thing I've learned about milking nostalgia for money, it's that when it's heartless or soulless, it's kind of dumb. If I could go back in time to go to one of those tournaments again, though, as a spectator, I mean, IPL 5 was really cool. That was like the first event. That was the first event I ever got flown out to. That was for like that caster competition, right? I did when I was 18. Probably can't kill this with one Lancer. Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think you can, Nate. I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself here. I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself.
All systems clear.
What's next? Ready?
You're a little crazy. Someone tell me, are Magmadons immune to spells somehow? I don't know. I think if you have the Vulcan charge upgrade, I'm pretty sure it can stun a Magmadon out of its stomp. Pretty sure. I might be wrong, but I'm sure of it. That doesn't mean it's true. It just means I think you can. So you might want to, trust but verify. IPL 5 was really cool though. I really love the graphics they had. Really loved the graphics they had there.
Ready? Annihilate. On their 6.
Our forces are
Yeah, you
under
can stun them. I
attack.
was gonna say you can stun them out of their ability. It's pretty nice. What's he got going on here? Is he pushing me? Is that what this is? After all of this, he's really still just trying to cheese me every game, huh?
Capture point secured.
I kept thinking that he would change his mind. I really didn't think it would just be the same thing every game, but I don't think he's gonna give us any variety. I think this guy is just pissed that he's losing to me. But he's just gonna YOLO it again. He's gonna go super aggro, so
Capture
let's
point
just
contested.
yeet our guys in there and see what that does. Let's just yeet our guys in there.
Capture point lost.
Ready? Annihilate. Standing by. Annihilate. Killing time.
Hey, get as many as you can.
Killing time.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do, though. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do sometimes, man. You just gotta send it. Just gotta send it.
Luminite.
No, he's about to start the first Gaunt upgrade with the Ritual Chamber. So that'll just be his first one, though.
Not enough luminite.
It's not too much. That's not too much to deal with.
High speed pass.
Yeah, they can stun one another out of their ability, for sure.
Balls to the wall.
Magmadons are funny like that.
Carbon clouds. Looking fly.
Upgrade complete.
Rush Graven. What is that? Is that like It's like a name of a campaign. Rush Graven.
Capture point secured.
Going to firewall. Full blower.
That's the title of his like band.
Carbon clouds. Taking position.
Title of his album. Title of his album.
I feel the need for speed. Going to
Capture point
firewall.
contested.
Full blower. Weapons go. Get me in there. Taking position. Throttle it. High speed pass. Going to firewall. Full blower. Balls to the wall. Carbon clouds. Fangs out. Engaging. Hold it here. Hold it here. Look and fly. Go ahead. Get me in there.
Yo, we gaming, man. This is what it is. This is what it's all about.
You're directed.
Throttle it. I feel the need for speed. Point the way. Look and fly. Balls to the wall. Carbon clouds. Look and fly. Engines roar. Taking the shot. Got a lock. Look and fly. Go ahead.
Our forces are
Get me in
under
there.
attack.
Fangs out. Throttle it. High speed pass. Got a lock. Got a lock. Go ahead. Get me in there. Got a lock.
Insufficient. Capture point secured.
High speed pass. Going to firewall. Full blower. Balls to the wall. Get me in there. Look at
He might have me. He might have me here. Rip.
pass.
That's tough. That's tough.
Rich environment. Balls to the wall. Bogey in sight. Look and fly. Engaging. Combat maneuvering. Point the way. Look and fly.
Reporting for work.
Balls to the wall.
Capture point lost.
Sight. Fangs out. Throttle it. Combat maneuvering.
See, that's what it's all about.
Look and fly. Go ahead.
That's what it's all about, baby.
Sight. Fangs out. Engaging. I feel the need for speed.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Shroudstone Manifest. That's his big one.
Target rich environment.
Capture point secured. Insufficient
Go ahead.
therium.
Get me in there. Fangs out.
Still here.
Can that heal it? There we go. Beautiful. Tips on how to play 1 to 2 football games and collect $120 million.
Complete.
Well, you could earn it. You could earn it, and then something horrible that you don't deserve could happen to you, I guess. But I probably wouldn't recommend that. You know, it's not a good way. Not a good way to go out.
Taking the shot. Going to firewall. Got a lock. Balls to the wall. Bogey in sight. Taking position.
You got another Shroudstone Manifest for me, bruh?
Engaging.
I mean, this is XP. This is really nice, too. It's experience for that.
Capture point contested.
It's a lot of XP for these.
Position. On hold. High speed pass. Going to firewall. Target rich environment. Suppressing fire. Suppressing fire. Fangs out. Engines roar. I feel the need for speed.
Upgrade complete.
Going to firewall. Full blower. Balls to the wall. Get me in there. Look and fly. Engines roar. High speed
Capture
pass.
point secured.
Going to firewall. Full blower. Balls to the wall.
My favorite thing about games like this is like you can kind of tell, you can feel the chess match that it is for him.
Get me in
I mean, he really is trying to outplay me here.
combat maneuvering.
He really does not want to give up anything. It's gotten into a pretty exciting
Capture
game
point
state.
contested.
Fly.
The crazy aggro he's generally been throwing, of course, is only one factor.
Look and fly.
Capture point secured.
Bogey in sight. Fangs out. Engines roar. I feel the
Insufficient energy.
for speed. Point the way.
Engaged.
Look and fly. Weapons go. Get me in there. Fangs out. Engaging. I feel
Is this the part where he drops like 500,000 static defense? That's the next step. Typically. It's typically the next part of this process.
Looking fly. Engaging.
Insufficient supply.
High-speed pass. Point the way. Full blower. Balls to the wall. Suppressing fire. Got a lock. Taking the shot. Taking the shot. Point the way. Full blower.
Yeah, kill as many as you can. I was gonna say, just destroy them. Easy.
Not enough luminite.
Looking fly. Throttle in. High-speed pass. Going to firewall.
Yeah, we gotta just take the long, gotta swing the long way around to be safe.
Get me in there. Looking fly.
Unable to build there.
Engines roar.
Alright, send him home, send him home, send him
Research
home.
complete. Research complete.
Feel the need.
Oh, he tried to catch me. Did you see that? He did try to catch me in the corner. He failed.
The way. Looking fly. Weapons go.
He did, though. We thought we wouldn't see it, but we did. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
Point the way.
Your field of turrets, your field of mass turrets, you missed a spot.
Not enough luminite.
Missed a spot.
Go ahead.
Not enough luminite.
Get me in there. Looking fly. Engaging. Taking the shot. Going to firewall.
Yeah, I tried to do the focus fire there. You can see it doesn't always work.
Not enough luminite.
Bogey in sight.
Okay, let's just try and bomb it with these guys. I do feel like we've gotten what we want out of this, but I don't know that we're gonna win. This is a tough map. We've made a lot of really good plays happen, but I don't think we're gonna be able to overcome him. Nate, what is your predict for this game? Can we keep it alive? I mean, I was saying the update stuff they revealed for next week is looking really good. I'm very excited to check that out. I'll show you when the game is over on my out of game overlay, but I have some images of what that update is supposed to be that they've shared, so you can check it out there, or on obviously Stormgate social media has that stuff. But people are actually really excited about the new update. It's the most positive that Stormgate fans have actually been since the early access started, if you can
Our
believe that.
forces are under attack.
People have generally been pretty down on the testing phase so far, though. But I think it's a really good opportunity for them to win some people back. Oh man, how did he know I was in that spot? Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Got a good jump on me. Yup, they fixed the dog meta. Yeah, that seems about in line with what most people think. I think it's a pretty lukewarm take, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Capture point contested.
Target rich environment. Suppressing fire. Suppressing
Capture
fire.
point lost.
Bangs out.
Well, we know that he is actually just going to send crazy amounts of YOLO shadow flyers at us,
Capture
and we
point
actually do
contested.
have to, I guess, just expect that. As bizarre as it is, we're just going to have to expect it and be ready for it.
Capture point lost. Our forces are under
Yeah,
attack.
it's hard enough playing this map, but I think we are cooked. I think we are cooked.
Let's get underway.
Get me in there.
Not enough luminite.
Best unit to put in a sentry post? I mean, you could basically put anything. That's the coolest part about it. I think that's the coolest part about sentry posts, is that they're so multifaceted in terms of their use. I'm going to try and take this. I'm going to see if I can just soak all of his shadow flyers, if I can bait him. And if not, then, you know, we'll just deal with that. Beautiful. See?
Our forces are under attack.
I feel the need for speed.
Oh, shit. There it is. He's got a lot. All right, GG.
Graveyard spin.
Great bait, Nate. Hell yeah. I mean, on that map, it's not. That's Vanguard just shit on that map, right? You need maps where you have one entrance to your base, or Vanguard's not really playable. Let me see. All right, I still haven't heard from Katie. I don't know. I know she had something important that she's working on. So as soon as she is free, I am out. I am gone. We've got some nice plans today. I got some nice plans today.
All systems clear.
Just too late? You're funny. You're funny. You're one of those guys that thinks there's always a way to win, don't ya? Don't ya?
Not enough luminite.
Constructing. Reporting for work.
I'm just gonna do what I normally do. We're just gonna wall off. We'll wall off, we'll block him out, and then we're just gonna go straight to Hornets. That's the game plan.
You scared me. Transiting now. Got it. It's going up.
What do you mean garrisoned? The word garrison, by definition, I don't know what the literal write out would be, but my understanding as a native English speaker is that garrison is sort of a verb that would describe the action of like going into a bunker or an armored personnel carrier. It would be like manning a station in a defensive post, so to speak. So when somebody mentions like garrisoning, what they're saying is they're like, oh, I'm loading this inside of something like some sort of defensive structure. So like in Age of Empires, for example, you can make these characters called archers, and what they can do is they can be garrisoned inside of towers. And the cool thing about putting archers in towers is that it increases their damage output without exposing the archers. Yeah, StarCraft has some similar concepts as well. They have a structure called the bunker, and you can garrison Marines as well as fire bats in there to deal damage from, or in StarCraft 2, Marines and Marauders. You can put stuff like workers and medics in there, but they don't really do quite so much. There's not much of a reason to. Those kind of an out of opportunity more than anything. But we just chill now. Start tier 2. And we just go straight to air. If he blind counters us, I don't care. I just don't want to play against dogs. That's all. He can win. He can win as easily as he wants. But the more dogs he builds, the less of a chance he has of winning. So this is how I train people. This is my megalomaniacal journey to deliberately play strategies you can get a free win against. But you can't do mass dogs you can't do it. Look, he's only got one. That's the energy he's giving right now. Can you believe that? I broke this man. I completely broke him. I completely broke him. He's not even doing it. He's not even dogging me. Isn't that incredible to think about? I feel like I won. I feel like I already won.
Placing structure.
Oh yeah, I gotta attack that direction. Actually feels dope. I have another special plan for him if he's rushing exos. Yeah, see, I completely broke him. He didn't even open dogs.
Capture point.
He didn't even open dogs. I got exactly what I wanted.
Move order received. It's going up.
On my way. Annihilate.
Not enough luminite.
If he ends up having some big attack or all-in ready, that's fine. We'll just leave the game. But if he wants to play a macro game, then we might have a good setup here. Got a good setup. Oh yeah, he is just gonna go for a big push. He's just going for the push, little Lancer push. That's okay. That's okay.
Constructing. It's going up.
That is a-okay with me. I get it. I get it. Pavlov's Vanguard. Yeah, exactly.
I'm off. Standing by.
You gotta make sure you're like manipulating people's levels of satisfaction around the results of what they get from doing their strategy against you. Otherwise, Otherwise, they'll just do the same thing over and over again, right? So you train him. You train him.
Not enough luminite.
I guess we should just get the upgrade first. We're not gonna be able to do anything without it. Although I feel like he could attack, so I kind of just wanna start the Atlas already. So you guys probably may not be aware, but Atlas costs like 500 million resources, so
Not enough.
I should be able to take all those guys off of the Ethereum. This is what it's all about, right? Because I'd really rather leverage and pull it from the bottom side over anything else,
Enough luminite.
since we're mostly going to be limited on minerals. It was nice though, right? We baited him into playing a Lancer opening. I don't know if I'll be able to get a second base, but it's feeling a little more likely than usual, which is nice. Against dogs, you just never get to expand, which is the whole problem.
Upgrade complete.
So we just chill. It does take a while to build Atlas, even with the boost, so we're just hanging out now.
Ready for action.
Not enough luminite. Not enough luminite.
Give him that boost. Give him a little boosty boost. I feel like that's important. We're almost there. Almost got it. I guess I should start chronoing the upgrade because the evac's gonna move really slow without the upgrade. The only reason you guys don't see me do Atlas drops on stream anymore is because this is how hard they made it to do it. That's about it. I used to do this all the time, but it's just a shit build because you need 7 different upgrades and you need tier 3 to get the Atlas upgrades, so. And the unit costs, I mean, it's the same cost as a Vulcan, but actually it's 50 minerals more. Yeah, they're pricey. They're pricey. I loved, this is one of my favorite strats, but then they nerfed, like they did this with the evac speed, so it's like, you know.
Lay it on me. Ready
It was like they made one of the coolest things that I've seen in an RTS, and then they were like, yeah, well, we want to make sure we never see this in a pro match, you know. There was one pro gamer who said this was not fun, so
coming around.
we need 7 different upgrades for the unit to be good. I get it. I get it.
On my way.
Ready to work.
Buckle up. Buckle up, Buttercup. Nav systems updated. Buckle up, Buttercup. Off I go. Welcome aboard. In
Our
transit
forces
HQ.
are under attack.
There's the damn beacon. Welcome aboard.
Our base is under attack.
Here we go.
Welcome aboard. In transit. In transit HQ.
Capture
Coming
point
in
lost.
hot. Well, looky here.
Got my ears on.
Well, there it is. GG. That is the first time I've played against a build that wasn't a dog build in like probably since the patch came out. So here's what we do now, right? We get a rematch against him again. And we get another Vanguard mirror. Now we can go command center first. We could probably do command center first again. If I get another Vanguard mirror matchup, I'm just going to assume it's the same guy and I'm going to go CC first. But the idea is that once he stops going mass dogs, then we have the ability to do other strategies ourselves. So that's where I'm trying to go with this anyway. As long as he continuously and consistently gets free wins against me when he doesn't go mass dog, he's going to train himself to not want to build dogs. Looking forward to hearing more about it later. Yeah, sure. Good to see you, Plaguebird. I'm not sharing any details of that stuff with anybody, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you. The only reason Nathan's talking about his job on stream is so everybody who was worried about this game dying and me becoming homeless can, you know, they can all finally rest and not have to worry about me anymore. That's it. Look at that. All right, we got another Vanguard. Nice, nice. Yeah, see? He's going Command Center first. He's going CC first, and we're going Lancer expand, so I think that's a good build for us.
All systems clear. Placing structure.
I think that is a good build for us. And we'll just send him over that way.
At your disposal. Okay.
Yeah, but he probably went CC first over here, so. But we've conditioned him. We've conditioned him to do what we want him to do.
I'm off. On my way. I'm off.
Yeah, my Lancer's not gonna die to this this guy.
I'm off. Eliminate.
Go for it, bro.
Killing time.
He almost had it. He almost had it.
Unable to build there.
What's next? Ready.
Capture point secured.
The before after Stormgate pics in Discord are awesome. Yeah. I'm really amazed that people just convinced themselves that was all final product. That to me is that really is the hardest part for me to understand, but I guess people really are that easy to please. They literally just wanted something shiny to look at. I get it now. I get it.
Upgrade complete. Our forces are under attack.
On my way. What's next?
Jets vs Titans will be fun. Hell yeah, dude. I can't wait for that game. That's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be a good matchup. Yeah, you see how greedy he's being, though? I love that. I love that.
In the rear, with Severe.
Capture point secured.
Constructing.
You see what the Saints did to the Panthers? What do you mean the Saints? The Panthers quarterback had one of like the worst games ever, right? They got smushed. They got smushed.
Ready to work.
Not enough luminite.
Honestly, the thing that probably hurt me the most watching this weekend was because I have too much respect for him, was watching Fred Warner punch the ball out of Brees's hand. God, Fred Warner's an absolute monster. He's so good. He's so good.
Get to work.
Unable to build there.
Constructing.
Insufficient therium.
Bot activate.
Ready. I'm off.
How is the storm gating? It's going well, Rodney. Hey, man. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Research complete.
Rodney's one of those Giga Chad, Megalodonus super geniuses that knows about the inner machinations. He's one of those people I don't tell people about that I follow for news on streaming and OBS and Twitch technology before other people know about them.
Capture
He's made a variety
secured.
of very excellent plugins for OBS, and I think Works at Twitch now, right? Yeah, you got the gear guy there. Rodney's a cool dude. Good to see you, man. I like your work.
Scared me. Reporting for work. Bot activated.
Not enough luminite.
Ready to work.
I managed to I managed to classically condition my opponent out of playing the meta build, and now I'm in uncharted territory of playing a straight up game, and I actually don't even know how to handle that anymore because I just didn't think I was going to get it against him. So that's the synopsis for this specific match that I'm in right now. He's gone for a very greedy opener that's allowed me to take a lot of resources on the map and get a lot of money. But I am definitely expecting him to go for some kind of crazy big push eventually on me. I want to try and get out to my big battleships. Started on the 3rd this month. Nice. Doing the HEVC tests and stuff has been really fun. It's me, that guy who's whining about not being able to specify to the enhanced broadcasting that I use 2 PCs. I'm that guy. Hi, me.
Not enough luminite.
Is APM a stat in this game? I mean, APM is a stat for literally anything that you do in your whole entire life ever. Like, you could calculate the amount of actions you take towards anything on a time frame, hypothetically. So, I think APM could be a thing. Yeah, right? People would be going fast. People would be doing that. Maybe eventually. It's okay. Well, you know, progress does get helped by those of us nerds who ask for too much. Even if we, you know, I'm not blind to the, what is it? Perfection is the enemy of good enough. I'm not blind to that. I'm happy we're moving the ball. At all. So. Oh, look at that. Yeah, see, look at that exo ball he's got going here. Let's see what we can do with our Vulcans. Maybe we can make a little magic happen.
Not enough luminite.
Ready for takeoff. On my way.
Look at him with his little satellite setup guy here, too.
Transiting now. Engaging booster.
Come to pop.
Worker shutting. Roll.
Off I go.
He's trying.
Welcome aboard. Destination locked in. Kick the tires, light the fire. Buckle up, Buttercup.
Hit me. Blazing a trail. Moving out. Standing fast. With a quick
Yeah, actually, I'm completely fine with that. Never mind.
Kick the tires, light the fire.
Upgrade complete.
calling. Top speed. On my way.
Research complete.
No, I won't make this easy for you.
Engaging booster. Nav system is updated.
It's really important to keep in mind these guys are in the health zone. Oh my god, he just let himself get mulched.
Energy.
He just let himself get absolutely mulched.
HQ.
Ready.
Oh, this is filthy. Get the med tech. Oh. Oh. I just killed everything. I just killed everything he had. That was absolutely disgusting.
Ethereum.
Yeah, Stormgate's in a pretty early access version as far as their total release timeline as well. So a lot of the textures, especially on this patch, are still very light on the ground. So that was one of the reasons why I liked doing the HEVC test with this, because technically it should have like a higher ceiling for how good it can look because so little data changes with each frame.
Insufficient Ethereum.
Since they're going to be doing a pretty big upgrade for how that works, I think.
Upgrade complete.
Well, the visuals are going to be getting an overhaul on the patch on Tuesday or Wednesday, or whatever it is. So
Radio call.
it will look a little more complex, and then I guess it'll be a little tougher on the encoder. So we'll see how it looks after the next patch.
Pick it on. Over yonder. Smooth sailing.
Transiting now. Engaging booster.
I'll let you guys know when I grease my middle mouse wheel on this backup
Capture point
mouse.
secured.
I'm only using my backup mouse because I just want to just see if I like it more. Yeah, my regular mouse is totally fine. Just one of those days. So we send the big ships around the side for the flank.
Insufficient Therium.
All systems clear.
Ready.
And the idea is the Vulcans will take the camps. Vulcans will take the camps and the drop. We'll shuttle them around, and then I just send these helicarriers around the side. And I'd really like to get critical infrastructure if I can. I don't know if it'll be easy. I feel like this base is an easy dub for me to take.
Talk to me.
So we'll see. We'll see. This might be a little much for Nathan, to be honest. This might be a little crazy of me.
Insufficient.
Radio call incoming.
Yeah, just blow it up. Just blow it up. Just go. Just go. Get all the workers at least. Yeah.
T minus.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, he was already ready for that. Look at that. He already had a whole Hornet transition prepared, even though he didn't scout. That's crazy. I mean, he's trying. That's kind of nice. He can't actually deal enough damage to kill me there is the important part. That's good, though. That is a good thing. Because, like, Hornets can definitely be annoying, but they're also, it's not that bad.
Talk to me.
Only lost one helicarrier. I definitely thought I was going to lose more to that, so.
Engaging boosters. What's the plan?
It's going up. Robot engaged.
Don't be shy.
Upgrade complete.
Get me in there.
We forced him to show his hand early, too, so he can't really hide it.
Go ahead.
It's going up.
Upgrade complete.
Point the way. Engines roar. I feel the need for speed.
Hey, Nate, how terrible do you feel? Jeez, bro. Can we lighten the conversation up a little? How do you feel about double dark chocolate cookies and cream ice cream? Because I tried that this week and it was freaking incredible. I can't lie. Legitimately like top S triple quadruple tier, if you ask me. Like really, really good. Nah, he's a guy that takes no camps. He has no units out on the map. He's kind of playing somewhat reactively to me though, so you know, it's a little bit of like a mini Sussy Baka situation, but I think we've gotten the better of him a couple of times, so I'm feeling good. Have fun testing. We'll have fun fixing the bugs everyone finds. From one man who seeks the never-ending bar of always trying to improve things to another. Thank you for all the hard work that you do, and good luck with your testing and troubleshooting, sir.
Just what you see, ma'am. Talk to me.
There we go. There we go. And I just want to preset. We'll preset these hedgehogs for when his dudes all come in and try and break me down.
In transit. In transit, HQ. Engaging boosters.
Research complete.
Coordinates confirmed. Nav systems updated. Sit back and relax. In transit. Coming in hot. Destination locked in. Sit back and relax. Destination locked in. In transit. I'm gone.
Yeah, see that right there? That's why we do it. That's why we do it. And now look, if you look at the situation that he's in, it just gets worse. So.
Look and fly. Following close. Attack speed. Engines roar.
Over yonder.
Combat maneuvering. Fangs out.
Smooth sailing.
Get me in there. Look and fly.
Blazing a trail.
Constructing. Placing structure.
Ready to fly. Even key. Over yonder. Smooth sailing.
Go ahead. Attack speed. Engaging. I feel the need.
You're at the international right now enjoying some Dota? Oh, that's awesome.
Fangs out.
I think I went to TI5. I went to TI5 a long time ago. The one EG1. That's a fun event.
Taking the shot. I feel the need
Insufficient therium.
for speed.
I mean, look, he's fine letting me have his healing camp, and he's doing like this really heavy turtle thing, right?
Going to firewall. Throttle it.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Got a lock.
Blue skies ahead. Picking on.
Bogey in sight.
Let's get underway.
Insufficient therium.
En route. On
Our forces are under.
Talk to me.
Capture
Where's
point
the damn
lost.
beacon?
Oh, that's it. We're totally out of all of our therium, huh?
Constructing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where this is going then.
In transit HQ. Just what you see.
We don't have a lot of options.
Damn beacon.
Do you think he's just gonna come straight over to this spot with no information?
Buy for some chop.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's just hold this up.
Where's the damn
See what happens.
coordinates confirmed?
Picking on.
Stand by for some chop.
I'm off. Boot up complete.
Let's get underway.
Looking fly.
Insufficient therium.
Got it.
I'm like, this is the only other therium I'm gonna get, so I have to bring everything to this.
Therium.
Let's get underway. Smooth.
And he's in he's got similar obligations.
Coming in hot. Radio call incoming.
Picking on.
What's the plan?
Go ahead.
What's the plan? On my way. Where's the
Did he
emergency?
just send his dog straight to that spot out of nowhere? That's kind of funny.
Sit back and relax. Ready to take 'em.
Our forces are under attack.
Engaging boosters.
Attack speed. Throttle it. I feel the need for speed. Looking fly. Get me in there. Looking fly. Go ahead.
It's not fun to have to send them back like that, because obviously I'd rather them get back out into the field a little bit more quickly, but that's okay.
Upgrade complete.
That is okay. We've got a lot of gas.
Engines roar.
It's not too much. Not too much to be upset about here.
High speed pass. Got a lock.
Honestly, you should just build the hangar bay and the turret and the depot here. That's the 300 IQ move.
Radio call incoming.
Bogey in sight.
Insufficient
Go
therium.
ahead. Attack speed.
Ready to fly.
How about him trying to go into dogs too? He's crazy. He's trying to go back into the doggos.
Engaging. Combat maneuvering.
Evac ready.
Insufficient supply.
G to G.
Fangs out. Bogey in sight. Full blower.
Oh, he only sent 2 dudes to build that.
Go ahead.
Let's get underway.
Point the way.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. You're cooked.
Engines roar. I feel the need for speed.
Changing tack.
Fangs out. Get me in there.
Even keel.
Full blower. Balls to the wall. Attack speed. Throttle it.
Let's get underway.
Combat maneuvering. Taking position. Carbon cloud. Full blower.
Smooth sailing.
Weapons go. Going to firewall.
How can I help?
Ready to fly.
Throttle it. High speed pass.
Our forces are under attack.
Picking on.
Looking sly. Go ahead.
Capture point contested.
Point the way. Engines roar.
On their tail. Kick the tires, light the fires.
We'll follow.
Upgrade
Yeah, but now the hangar bay return brings us to the middle, which is really important, so.
You want me to do what now?
T minus a bit.
Rolling.
Kick the tires, light the fires.
I feel the need
No, we just need to be able to do a big drop and kill him. That's what it's gonna take.
Weapons go.
He thinks he can skirt around the middle of the map with no vision too, which is also just not gonna work.
Engaging. Combat maneuvering.
He needs therium is what I'm guessing. He's just broke.
Bogey in sight.
Smooth sailing.
Looking fly. Weapons go.
Ready to fly.
Point the way. Engines roar. Taking the shot. Looking fly. Press.
Picking up.
Our forces are under attack.
Changing tack. Over yonder.
Get me in there.
Spooled up.
Ready. Coming around. On their tail. Fueling up now. On their tail. Coordinates confirmed.
Changing tack. Even keel.
Here we go.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Looking fly.
En route. Stand by for some chop. Sit back and relax. What's the plan? Ready for takeoff.
The graveyard spin.
Coming around. What's the plan? In transit.
Probably didn't need to fly into the middle of the mass before sieging,
Our
but that's
forces
okay.
are under attack.
Attack speed.
Let's get underway.
Engines roar.
Send him back, send him back.
All systems clear.
Ready to fly. Picking on.
Our forces are under. Capture point contested.
For speed. Taking position. Carbon cloud. Got a lock. Weapons go. Point the way. Engaging. High speed path. Fly.
Capture point lost.
Fly.
Damn.
We'll follow. Down here.
Nope. We're cooked. We might be cooked.
Capture point secured.
Ready to fly. Picking on. Let's get underway.
Service.
Capture point contested.
Weapons go.
Our forces are under attack.
No, this game has been crazy.
Get underway. Ready to fly. Picking on. Let's get underway.
Point the way. Engines roar. I feel the need. The
Capture point
need for
secured.
speed. Looking fly.
Smooth sailing.
Our base is under attack.
Go ahead. Point the way. Engines roar.
No, all he can do is just spam lancers, right?
I feel the need.
He doesn't actually really have many other options anymore.
Our base is under attack.
Flatten in the hail. Roll out. Right in the counter. Rolling. Flatten in the hail. Yeah? Looking fly.
Ready to fly.
Get me in there. Right in the counter.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's get cracking. Ready when you are. Roll out.
You're cooked, brah.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's get cracking. Looking fly. Balls to the wall. Going to firewall. Throttling. I feel the need. The need for speed.
Probably should have just nuked the
Our
bunker, but
forces
that's
are
okay.
Under attack.
Go ahead.
We got plenty more on the way.
Point the way. Flatten in the hail.
capture point secured.
Yeah? Engines roar.
That just gave me another, was it 20-ish seconds, and then that'll refresh, and we'll be fine.
Your directive.
Research complete.
Location commencing.
Smooth sailing. Changing tack.
Got him.
Insufficient.
Sit down. Be humble. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That was a friggin' sick game. And you know what? You want to know what it took? All I had to do was just massage my opponents into thinking they don't need to go mass dog. Is Therium regeneration infinite? No, never. There's only 2,500 gas per patch. In case there's a very common fallacy about Stormgate. People really misunderstand this because I think the developers maybe the way they explained it, I don't know how the expectations got so wrong, because I actually used to think this as well. But there is currently a fallacy that people believe in the game, that if you put less workers on your Therium, you can get more from it over the span of the entire match than your opponent, which is incorrect. Therium deposits only ever, some of them are double ones, some of them are bigger, the ones outside the bases, but the ones in your main and in your natural or by your third, it's only 2,500. That's it. That is it. The only thing, I don't know. Like, I really feel like there's not really any nuance to Therium because of that. You cannot make it be permanent by letting it, by like pulling off of mining it. So if you also like wrongly believed that, as I did, then yeah, that's me bursting your bubble. But you should just mine as much Therium as you need. You should just mine as much Therium as you need. That's all you need to do. Once you mine 2,500, it stops forever. So it doesn't matter how many you put on it at any point. So yeah. I think that's going to do it for today's show, though, everybody. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday. See you on Monday after work. Cheers.